Okay, we are live right now. Did I change the title on Twitch? I did. Yay, I'm goated. I don't know if I did. I was worried that I didn't and that it was just going to say that we were doing another Hive stream, but I did because I'm cool. Congrats Alien Lucky on getting first on YouTube. Let me just do that. There we go. Congrats, hi, I'm Nate on Twitch for getting first. How's everyone doing today? We are hopping into Diddy's boats. I forget exactly where I left off. I don't think I'm in the end, though. Oh, I am in the end. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we were... Okay, I remember now. We were trying to get enough levels to combine these two. So we were just killing Endermen. Hello, hello, everyone. You'll be first in the credits. Oh, that's so true. Yeah, it is. It is based on who it is. That is cool. Cool. How's everyone doing? Dash getting freaky? I am? What did I do, man? Oh, I didn't turn on actions and stuff. Hold on. Let me do that before I forget. I literally thought of doing that, and then you ever, like, have a thought come into your mind, and then less than, like, 0.5 seconds later, you've already forgotten? I was like, oh, I should turn on actions and stuff, and then I, like, instantly forgot. Remember when you almost died here? I do. Actions and stuff is creepy. Interesting. I like actions and stuff. How many days? I think I'm at like 70 or something. I don't really remember. I'm gonna action on your stuff. Oh, brother. I've been watching Attack on Titan, and I like to use the phrase, like, I'm gonna attack my Titan now. Did actions and stuff turn on? It doesn't actually, like... I'm not sure if it actually successfully turned on or not. Nope, apparently it did. Alright. Cool. When do you play Bedrock Hive? Because yesterday was hella fun. I do it, like, I do Bedrock Hive, like, every other week on Fridays. So, like, next week will be Hypixel, but, and then the week after that will be back to Hive. So it's like a once a week type thing. Next week, next Friday, I don't know if I'll be streaming because I will be potentially moving out. Alright, I just need to get my XP. Yes, another stream? Yeah. I love streaming. I wasn't sure if I felt like streaming today. I had, yeah, I just didn't know if I had the motivation to do it. This is not fresh animations. This is actions and stuff, which is very similar to fresh animations, to be fair. But it is not the same thing. Okay, I think I need to get to level 18. I believe that was where I needed to get in order to have really good, or in order to have, I think it was, yeah, my helmet. I would have a super busted helmet. And, I love being overpowered, so I'm trying to get everything. Ooh, maybe I'll go mine for ancient debris today. I could do that. I know, I've never done that on Bedrock, and it could be a good opportunity for me to make a short, because I've actually known this for a while, but ancient debris is about twice as common on Bedrock for some reason, as far as I know. I think from my testing, it's about twice as common on Bedrock. These guys are really loud. It's very rude and disrespectful of them to be making so much noise. Why is it so hard to get them to, like I was, like, tracking that guy, like, perfectly, and he was not looking at me. It's so hard to get them to care. Oh, thank you for the bits, just that guy. Do I know any PvP creators that are under 50 subscribers? No. I don't really know any creators in general under 50 subscribers. I can't hear the Enderman noise? Really? Oh, wait, that's so interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, weird. All of my cables got reset. Huh. I checked earlier today and they weren't reset. Why did they get reset now? I could not tell you. Well, Let me fix that. Live on stream, technical difficulties. I updated voice meter earlier today because, why did bro get timed out for cheering? Stream elements, surely, oh god. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the bits, just that guy. I have no idea why stream elements doesn't differentiate between bit spam and regular spam, but let's just, here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off stream elements spam detector because it's evidently stupid. Yeah, I just realized that you can't hear. You couldn't hear music either. I'm just trying to fix this. Did I get the name wrong? Oh, I did. Okay, there we go. I removed your timeout. Sorry about that. Chatbot, spam filter. Alright, I'm just gonna turn off these because it's apparently dumb and bad. Okay. I got bored of Cam Men stream and you went live at the exact right time. Oh, cool. You graduate on the 17th. Wow, that's crazy. Ow! That was rude. Can you guys hear it now? I think you guys should be able to hear it now. Hopefully it's not, like, obscenely loud. I don't know if it will be. Dude, come on. Okay, thank you. Let me know if it's, like, way too louder and I can turn it down. Eat your mic for the content. Oh, okay. That does, yeah, that seems like good content. I think I'll do that. What's up, Evan? How's it going? Using Bedrock on console is so hard. That's fair. That's why. So, yeah, I mean, I have not played. I have not used an Xbox or a PS4 in like a while. I started making a short. I've just not with all the like schoolwork and stuff. I have not been super motivated to make a lot of shorts. I really need to get more motivated to make shorts, but I started making a short like yesterday. That was about I started making a short that was about how to get previews on all the different versions, because I get a lot of comments that will be like, how do I play with the Happy Ghast? And it'll be like, they'll be, or better yet, they'll be like, why does Java have the Happy Ghast before Bedrock? And it's like, that's not how that works. You can also play with the Happy Ghast at the exact same time as I can. You're just not, you're not in the preview, So I feel like it'll be a good short to just explain to the people how to, how to actually like turn that on. Cheese, true. For all the bits I sent, can't you pull back your hairline? No. You're gonna go outside with your family? No. Rest in peace, Alterock. He's going outside. Alterock is touching grass, chat. It's a sad day for Alterock. Alright. Helmet is about to be very, very good. That's hype. This helmet is Curse of Vanishing, but it doesn't even matter. Because why would it? Okay, cool. Why does it, I don't understand. Why doesn't it add enchantments to the end of the list? It reorganizes them. I hate that. It does that on Java too. I don't know what the like logic for why it would go in that order is though. It's not alphabetical. It's not based on like levels. It's not like the highest level is at the top and the lowest level is at the bottom. It just changes the order to whatever it feels like being, which is very strange. Well, there we go. Look at that beautiful helmet. I think we should go get Netherite now. Let's get some Netherite. Oh, I also... Oh, I have an Unbreaking book. Oh, you know what? Let's get the Unbreaking book for my thing. Let's get enough XP to give my Elytra Unbreaking. I think I only need like 2 levels or something for that, but let's do it nonetheless. I'm an inventor. What are you quoting? Bro, put it in quotes. I don't know what that means. The Netherite. True. Oh, it's 3 levels. I've been lied to. Well, not lied to. I could have sworn that like just 1 enchantment was I don't know. Oh, you know what? Mending might be 2 levels. I think mending might usually be 2 levels, and then unbreaking might be 3. China jockey. That is certainly. That would be interesting. That's what like the Minecraft movie sounds like when you're in China. China jockey. All right, there we go. We got yeah, we're pretty set now. I could probably even like fight the Wither today if I was able to get enough skulls. I definitely don't think I'll get enough skulls, but like I'm very rich now. All my stuff is really good, and we go get Netherite. Just got the notification. Nice. Exclamation point dash not replying. Well, I reply to some messages. I just can't really get all of them. What is China jockey? I think it's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. macOS is so cool. Interesting. I've never been a Mac fan, but wait, so granted, you said the what you told me you got, it's not like a laptop, right? Is it just, or is it? I thought, like, did you get like one of just the tiny PCs that you can like carry in your backpack? You are the worst person. It is a laptop? Oh, why did I? Oh, okay, never mind then. What did I do to be the worst person, man? What have I done? So what are we working on? I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go try to mine for some netherite. I think that should be pretty cool. I have so many ender pearls now. Nom 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 nom. Salmon. Salmon, carrot, salmon. Whee! How are you? You are a great YouTuber, by the way. Thank you. Not according to that guy. They think I'm like the worst or something. I don't really know why. I don't know what I did to them, but ooh, I have some smithing templates. That's cool. I really wish I had a mending book. I do not, though. Okay. Can you... Oh, is there no way to shift-click a whole bunch of items into a chest in Bedrock? That's so sad. Wait. Oh, no, I got my... I was like, how did I get this dragon egg? That was last stream I got the second dragon egg. I actually made sure it didn't fall through the portal and die, you know? Okay, you know what I'm gonna need if I'm going mining for ancient debris. Oh, wow. That pickaxe is way better than this one. I just need to add I just need to get one more level of unbreaking on it, or of efficiency on it. But what I'm thinking I need to do is if I'm going to be mining, I need some better food. Yeah, ideally better food than salmon. So let's finally do my boat for these guys. I've had them there for a while. Let's get my farming boat set up. Can you say ocean 10 times fast? I probably could. Would 1,000 bits? No. Any YouTubers under 50 subs in here interested in participating in an event? I am. Actions and stuff is the best pack. I have so much fun with it. Yeah, I really like actions and stuff. It's just such a, I don't know, everything looks so nice. Like I love all the little animations are so nice. Like look at our boy Diddy. He's just like breathing. He's just chill. macOS overheats. The OS overheats? How does that even happen? Oh, I do have soul speed on there. Okay, I didn't know if I did. All right, what do I need for... Okay, so if I want to make a farming boat... Oh, you know what? I got this a while ago to make a barn. So we're going to need that for the barn. Because basically I want, like... The ground is going to be a bunch of dirt. Would dirt actually look good? Should I just make the entire thing like barn themed? I feel like I don't want the base of the boat to be dirt. I feel like it might look better if I just straight up just make the whole thing like red and white like a barn. I don't know like what, I can't really, I'm not sure if I know how to build a barn off the top of my head. Why did you name your dog Diddy? I was forced by my chat. Well, I wasn't really forced, but they voted on my name, and they named him Diddy. You like sleeping with Diddy? No. Your chat is lagging? I think it seems fine. No, it looks perfectly fine to me. Name the other dog Steve. Steve and Diddy. Perfect names. Okay. I think the first order of business. Oh, that guy's got a Nautilus shell and I want it. Thank you. There's also this witch right here. Die, idiot. Oh, by the way, guys, they slowed down. This has been a thing for a while, and oh, whoa, that is a fully healed. That's crazy. This has been a thing for a long time. Bedrock sprinting. I'm gonna take off my depth strider, but you could run really fast in water. They finally changed it, chat. Look how slow I am in water. It's so sad. Oh, why do you have eyes now? That's so strange. But yeah, look how slow I am in water. You used to be able to sprint like really quickly in water. And I honestly did not mind it. Why did they do that? I don't know. I think it was a bug that let you do that. So I think they just fixed the bug. But it was not a bug that I think anyone was really like upset about, you know? Okay, ooh, I forgot how good Frostwalker is on Bedrock. I like kind of want Frostwalker. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was going to, just place down a bunch of this concrete so that I can break it. But I'm gonna place it in the water so that it just instantly hardens. Ow, that was rude. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy. Got him. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. How do you do it? How do you... Does placing blocks directly beneath me... There was some way... There's some way that you could just, like... Maybe it's because I'm not high up enough. But I was hoping I could do the thing where I just walk around on the, you know, on it. Maybe it's just not working right now. Or, well, I guess it would not be working right now. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, though. We're just going to build up this little platform. I definitely can't insta-mine concrete, can I? I don't think you can. To build really fast, you need to look at 45 degrees. Will it work in water, though? I'm pretty sure last time... Oh, wait. I just did it, and then I immediately stopped doing it. Oh, yeah, there we go. You have to, like, look at 45 degrees and then look straight down. Oh, they fixed the weird, like, purple particles thing in the last actions and stuff update. Look how good it looks when I break these blocks. Look at the like splashes in the water. That looks so good. Gotta go do an ancient technique called sleeping. Okay, word. Thank you for the bits. Just that, guy. See you later. In my opinion, Java bridging is easier than Bedrock bridging. That is a weird opinion. That actually seems like it could be an objectively incorrect opinion. You know, like, opinions can't really be wrong unless it's that opinion. Like, bedrock bridging, I feel like probably takes like 5 minutes to learn, and then once you learn it, you're just good, you know? I don't feel like that's true. How was your day and what did I miss? My day was fairly unproductive. Like I told you guys, I threw a party last night, and so I was suffering the consequences of throwing a party and, you know, being 21 plus activities, you know? So, was not feeling great today, and so I did not get a whole lot of work done today. Mainly bed rotted. Can you play with actions and stuff? Oh, yeah, for sure. How's our fish doing? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There's Spinny Boy. What's up, Spinny Boy? How's it going? You feeling good? Oh, he's spinning. He's spinning a little bit. I think he's feeling good. Hi, Spinny Boy. I'm so glad we didn't lose Spinny Boy. I was so scared that he would despawn. I'm out of school on summer break. Oh, nice. Congrats. I have like 1 week left. I've got 1 week left, so. I'm trying to. There we go. Look at me go. What was that? That was a weird F5 animation. I'm actually goated. Wait, nope, that's wrong. The music genre funk. That is not the genre of all of the songs. I think that's just this specific song happens to be a funk song. It's Saturday in Canada. If you're in Canada right now, you have kids sleep late, adults don't have work. They only have work if they have Saturday working. That sentence was definitely a sentence of all time. Whoa, that's so weird. Wait, is that why? Is that why Bedrock bridging works the way it does? Do you see how when I'm not aiming at this block, but it's highlighting the block? That's so strange. I'm trying to improve. Okay, there we go. Took a couple of tries. Thoughts on Italian brain rot? I don't get regular. Sorry, I shouldn't say regular. I don't get American brain rot, dude. So I definitely don't get it when it's like, I feel like Italian brain rot is just even more brain rotted than American brain rot, probably. I don't see the appeal personally. I can name 6 Italian brain rot. That's too many for you to be able to name. I can name... There's Tralaleo, Tralala. There's the Ratatat-tat, whatever that guy is. There's like a shark with feet. It's a shark with shoes. Unless that is... there's Bombardino Crocodilo. How many is that? I don't know. I feel like only 2 of them count because I only said 2 of their names. Oh, there's a zombie villager. Are you the Pumpkin King? Yes. The block kind of has a hitbox and you can easily do a Java bridge by holding down right click. Yeah. That seems to be the case. I can name 10. Oh, Lord. Average Dash Pump 4 viewers. Alright, chat. contest. Who can name the most Italian brain rot characters in one singular message? Don't send 10 individual ones. Dash is the king of pumpkins and gay. Yeah, I'll take it. Hello, drowned. Get owned, loser. I can name 193. No cheating by Googling as well. If you're gonna participate in this contest, I want to see a good, fair fight. How is there flowing water down there? Hello? What? Chat, how is there flowing water down here? Oh, okay, that's how. There's the game just forgot to fill in this area with some water. Okay, I see. The game just gave up. That's so interesting. Game gave up in this little section. I want to put a torch down there. It's Bedrock, duh. True. Good point. It's still interesting. That's why when people ask me like why are you not playing Java? It's like cuz all the glitches and random feature differences, like parity issues, or not like issues, but parity differences between Java and Bedrock are so interesting, and I like to see them. I kind of enjoy the fact that they're different games. Like I do think it would probably be for the best if they were both like the exact same game, but I wouldn't find the game. I wouldn't bother playing Bedrock if they weren't so different, you know? If they were the same game, there would be no point in me like doing Bedrock streams. I feel like part of the fun for me at least is that like, you know, is that there are these differences. Also, I despise screen animations, so we will turn that off right away because they're so annoying. There's just way too much stuff on the screen, or they're just way too long. Actually, it's not too much stuff on the screen. It's just really long. Oh, it's nighttime, man. It was just daytime a second ago. Like I swear I just slept. What's up, Arosh? People exaggerate when they say it's super glitchy. I actually don't agree with that. I actually feel like I have experienced a plethora of glitches in the relatively small amount of time that I spend playing Bedrock. But pretty much every week, in my experience, I experience some sort of glitch. So I would not say that it's all that much of an exaggeration. I don't want to update the water, but I do want to light up this area. This is a cool little spot to be. I should build like a little underwater room here. That'd be so sick. Also, this is a random question, but can you use fireworks underwater like you can in Java? It didn't really seem like you could. I flew into the water and it just like stopped all of my momentum. Oh, that's tragic. You can't. Wow. That is a big difference. Oh, that's so sad. Like, you just can't use a firework underwater. Wow, that sucks. Turn on no bed if you want a challenge. That's fair. I mean, I have a hardcore Pale Garden world where it's permanently nighttime. Minecraft is not very hard no matter what you do, pretty much. I mean, if you do like half heart hardcore, that's probably pretty hard, but Bedrock, like people I think somebody before said that people overestimate how, or like exaggerate how many glitches there are. I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think there are a lot of glitches in Bedrock, but what I do think people exaggerate is how difficult Bedrock is. I really don't find Bedrock to be all that challenging, and people are just like, it's so much harder. The Wither, look at the Wither, it's so hard. Like, no, it's really not. That's just a skill issue, I think. I'm going to look up a barn. What do barns look like? Okay, they're red with white roofs. The roof and the doors and stuff are white. Oh, actually, the roofs are not necessarily... The roofs are not even usually white. They're usually like a gray, but the... Okay, I'm looking at a couple different designs of barns. I think I can make a really fire barn, though. A really fire barn boat. Hopefully. I'm gonna need far more red than I need white. Diddy's Boats is wild. Yeah, I mean, it's not my fault. I didn't choose the name, even though I did. But, like, I didn't. Wasn't me. Trust. Really don't have a lot of room. I want to make like a diagonal boat, but I really don't know if I'm capable of doing that, if I'm honest. Do I build? I'm thinking I might do it over in this area, in fact. Yeah, look, if I built one, what if I built one that's facing this direction? Would that look like it's about to like crash into the other boats? I mean, I could also build one that's kind of in front like there. I would have more room. You know what? Let's build it like here. I don't want them to be facing different directions because they are supposed to be kind of like a fleet of boats. So like right, is this big enough? The barn boat might need to be relatively sizable though. The hardest mob on Bedrock is Enderman. Endermen are not bad anymore though. They used to be pretty hard, but since the change to Endermen no longer attacking you for like anything, they're not that bad if you ask me. But then again, you might not ask me because like, you know, I have been a staunch Bedrock is not that hard defender. And so I'm sure there are plenty of people who just don't agree with me and don't value my opinion because, or at least on like Bedrock difficulty. But like, I just know from personal experience that I don't think it's horribly difficult. I will not deny that it is harder than Java Edition, but I will in fact stand by the fact that it is not that much harder than Java Edition. Bedrock isn't super hard. The average Bedrock player base is just laughably bad. That's fair. Aw, they're so cute. You know what? This boat needs to be kind of big, I think. So maybe I build it like here. I think this is a better spot for it because this I have some more room, I think. I think I have some more room here. Do I, though? Maybe I should... You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm going outside of my comfort zone. Chat, I'm going to do it because... realistically, I've talked about this a number of times, but if you want to get better at building and just things in general, you typically have to go outside of your comfort zone. I think that building a boat at a diagonal is going to be much harder, but I do want a boat. I want my boat to be at a diagonal. I'm scared to, you know, have it look like crap, but I think we can do it. We're gonna build it over here. I'm just being indecisive. We're gonna build it over here, and we're gonna build it at a diagonal, like kind of coming through this this area. Java's better. I agree that Java is better, but I still enjoy Bedrock a lot, and I don't really think that the argument matters very much. Hey, thank you for resubbing, Tortoise Goldfish. Appreciate you for 8 months, W. Thank you very much. I'm personally a bigger fan of Java than I am Bedrock, but I still think that they're both fun. They're both good games. Like, the argument is kind of dumb and pointless, if you ask me. Top 3 hardest differences are regen, a handful of mobs, and the lack of add-ons that aren't $20. The hardest difference? I feel like the add-on thing doesn't really impact the difficulty. I'm thinking the differences that make the game hardest would be the regen is absolutely one thing. The regen is a thing. I think the mob reach is a big problem that I've experienced a lot. Mobs will sometimes just be like, I know that you're 5 blocks away and all, but I'm going to deal 6 hearts of damage to you anyway. And it's like, okay, I didn't appreciate that. But they just be doing that, you know? So, and it's really not up to my control whether they do that or not. But, so that's probably one of the biggest things that I can think of that's like, that's difficult. And then, of course, you have, what else? What are other things? So you have regen, mobs hitting you from really far away. If you have your sim distance set to 4 chunks, you have the issue of 1,000 mobs spawning right next to you. And that's certainly an interesting issue. It's like, it's definitely something. Not like the end of the world, but it does make the game a lot harder when you have like 40 mobs all spawning within like 32 blocks of you or something like that. Would you rather every time you go to the bathroom, the last person to use that bathroom clog the toilet, or every time you go to the bathroom, you clog the toilet? I would rather me. Because every time that I go to the bathroom, somebody else clogged the toilet is just objectively worse. Because that means that not only do I have to unclog the toilet, but I have to unclog the toilet that was somebody else's poop. You know? At least if I clog the toilet, I'm assuming, okay, so I'm making the assumption that I'm going to clean it because I'm not a horrible person who would just leave it clogged for the next person, right? But what I'm thinking is, assuming that I unclog it, either way I'm unclogging a toilet. It just depends on, you know, it's just, will that toilet be my toilet, or will the stuff that I'm unclogging be mine, or will it be someone else's? And if you ask me, I would prefer to unclog my stuff. The thing that I want most is subtitles and the offhand problem. Yeah, offhand is bad. I totally forgot about that. Did I make a video about that? I can't really remember if I made a video about it or if I thought about making a video about it and then didn't. But yeah, Bedrock is lacking some accessibility features. Like, interestingly enough, you would think Bedrock would have subtitles at this point, but it just doesn't. And that seems like a fairly sizable problem for anyone who isn't, you know, anyone who like, I guess you don't necessarily have to be deaf. Anyone who's like hard of hearing, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyone who's hard of hearing just can't enjoy Minecraft to the full extent that some other people can. And that's pretty cringe of Mojang to not have fixed that by now. I feel like they like care a lot about the game being accessible too, so I'm surprised that isn't a thing. Especially since it's on Bedrock. If it was a missing feature on Java, it'd be one thing, because Java has a much smaller player base, but we have subtitles on Java but not on Bedrock, which is kind of whack. Who is Flying Nugget? Flying Nugget is one of my viewers. What's up, Animal Mace? Who the frick is Animal Mace? Animal Mace makes some shorts. I don't even know how to describe them, to be honest. I'll leave that to Animal Mace if they want to explain who they are. Although I feel like realistically, Animal Mace or Flying Nugget could just like look at their channel and figure out what they're about, you know. Bedrock needs underwater doors. That's fair, but I think if you get a magma block, you have the same thing. So I don't really think it matters a whole lot. I guess the one benefit of underwater doors are you can mine quickly. Like you can mine as though you're above water because you're not in the water, you know. But I don't have a huge problem with it because I just use magma blocks to go like underwater mining, you know. This boat is a little bit close to this other boat, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. It's kind of too late at this point. I feel like it's a little too late for me to fix it, so. Alright, so I really do not know how this boat's gonna come out. I have not built a diagonal boat ever. I don't think ever. So, you know, try to be nice to me, okay? Have you tested Vibrant Visuals? I do. I can't. Flying Nugget, are you being for real right now? You expect to know who they are because they have a check mark? There are like millions of people with the check mark, right? Maybe not millions. There are like probably 50,000 verified YouTube creators. So I feel like that is a very brain dead take. I should know who you are, and because I don't, that's embarrassing. No, that's it. That's embarrassing that you think that. Mojang needs to look at Bedrock a bit more and find a few changes. Yeah, that I agree with that. I wonder how many drowns are down here. Oh, Trident guy. Hey, buddy. No Trident for me? Alright, well, Sag. Redeem, commit arson. That would certainly be an interesting redemption to make. I found a weird bug with Vibrant Visuals. If you go 8 million blocks out, the water stuff that happens under the water bugs really weirdly. That seems like a little bit of a niche. Seems a bit niche. You just gotta go 8 million blocks out, and then the game starts acting up. But, you know what? Whatever. Okay, this could look good. We'll see. I need... Oh, I have another stack. Okay. That ruins the game. It does. You have TikTok? I do. I love your content. Can I have a shout out? No. Welcome to the stream, though. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Rye. Wait, I'm trying to say it in my head and make sure it's not like a slur. People like to do that. They think they're really, really funny, but they're not. Just because I have one brain dead take doesn't mean I'm completely brain dead. No, I believe that. I'm not saying you are. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised because I feel like usually you're not like. Usually I don't think you have that dumb of takes, you know. So it was a little shocking. It was a little surprising seeing such a dumb take. I need to know who you are, or else you're not cool. I'm gonna need to get way more red concrete. One, two, three. All right, we are about to be broke on red concrete. I think the shape of the boat is okay, though. I think it's coming along. Are there any mods you can download to rectify bedrock bugs? That's a good question. I do not know. Not that I know of, but there could be some. We get Scando folk, please. We gotta get to 200 likes on the stream if we want Scandinavian folk. You know, dude, yesterday, it's so crazy that, like, I have viewers now. Because, like, I don't know, for a long time I was averaging, and like, 40 people is a lot, honestly. But for a while, for years, I was averaging, like, 5. And then for, like, a year, I was averaging, like, 40. And then yesterday, I checked at the end of stream, and I had, like, at the end of stream, I had, like, 300 people watching me. And I'm like, that's insane. That's absurd. That's so many people to just be watching me play Minecraft. You should do Alt F4. Oh yeah, I should. I hear that is the, you know, that's the hotkey that makes my Minecraft player do a backflip, right? It's pretty cool hotkey, chat. Everyone make sure you try it. Why do I have, like, I'm missing 16 sand. I want to go get 16 sand. Do I even have, I don't know if I have enough red dye. I don't think I do. Okay, all right. We're going on a little hunt, okay? We're going to get 16 sand, which I should probably bring a shovel with me for. We're going to go get sand. Wait, why don't let me just make a shulker box so that I have some room in my inventory. Oh, I like the way shulker shells look in your hand. Look at that. That's cool. See, there's so many nice touches to actions and stuff. Okay, so we're going to get some sand, maybe some gravel, and then I need to get one of the tall red flowers. That's my main objective. If I can get one of the tall red flowers, that will mean I have infinite red dye. So that's the goal. Oh, you know what? If I get any red flower, because this is bedrock, if I get any red flower, I have infinite red dye, because I can just bone meal it. The tall red flower, oh, you know what? Does that work on bedrock? It's a good question. It might not work the same on bedrock. I'm not 100% sure. Let me fly home and grab here's a red flower. I would love to get the tall red one, but I really like how it has like a little clump of dirt with it. That's such a neat touch, right? All right, let's see. If I can get any of the tall flowers, then I can find out if what I'm thinking of works or not. Cuz it might not. And if it doesn't, that would be good to know before I go search for, you know, potentially a while to find a tall red flower. Oh, there's well, all right, we found one. Guess I don't have to search anymore. Like, doesn't that look nice? Especially considering, like, I don't know, on Java, it would just, I'm pretty sure it would just hold in, like, the, you know, the pixelated item format, but it being, like, 3-dimensional is so neat. Chat, did you guys know, in actions and stuff, if you name a chicken, I believe it's, if you name a chicken jockey, it will have a baby zombie that rides on it, but like the baby zombie isn't actually real, so it doesn't attack you. It's pretty cool. Wait, there's no way that works, right? There's no way that fortune will just infinitely multiply it. What just happened? Okay. That does not appear to be working. All right. I would, okay, that's what I thought. That seemed too good to be true, and it was. No, you name a chicken jockey? Oh, okay. Thank you. Before I waste a name tag. I don't think I have very many. I have one there. Did I get any in the end city? Do they even spawn in end cities? I'm not sure if they do. I think I literally have one name tag. Do I have, I feel like I have bones. Yeah, I do have bones. Okay. All right. Let's find out if this works. All right. Does this work? Okay, it does. All right, good. And then I think if I do this as well. Did that just make grass spread to under the water? I don't even know. Did it? Or has this grass just been under the water and it hasn't like turned into dirt yet? Whatever. This works well enough for getting me red dye. Can you change the light goal to 50? If so, I will be your friend or your best friend. No. But also, I think I'm okay on having presumably minors being my best friend. I prefer to have my best friends be majors and crafters, you know? For best air results with the one tall ones, go to a flat area? Why would that matter? Is it gonna spread? Is it going to spread in addition to bone mealing it? Oh, with the one tall ones. Oh, yeah, I know that, but I'm not using those ones because I don't need them. I'm using these ones because these are better. Sorry, I'm locked in. I'm locked in bone mealing these. Oh, yeah, there we go. That is bone mealed. Nom 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 nom. Yummy yummy. I actually just realized I feel bad. I'm eating Spinny Boy every time that I'm eating Spinny Boy's family. What day is it? I'm on day 79 right now. If I turn off my face cam, you can see. You were always locked in. Thank you, maybe? I'm in college, so I'm not a minor. W. The oldest member of chat. I too am in college, and I too am not a minor, but, you know. The person who told me they would be my best friend, that just... They may have been joking and I may have missed it, but if they were not, that's the kind of thing that a child would say, you know? I will be your best friend, like... Oh, thank goodness. I desperately needed a best friend. Bam. That's 16 dirt right there. Or not 16 dirt, 16 sand. I need exactly 16. Whee! How many brain dead takes am I allowed per year? Also, can I earn more by having a genius take? That's an interesting question. Yeah, that's fine. If you I don't know. I mean, having a brain dead take is not gonna, like, get you banned from the stream if that's what you're worried about or something. How did I just make those? Like... It's one thing, you know, if your brain dead take is, like, harming people, but if you just make a brain dead take, like, that's not gonna get you banned, you know? So you can make brain dead takes. If you make, like, brain dead takes that are, like, you know, really political or something and are, like, I know I say no politics in chat, and that is generally the rule. But, like, if you are going to be political, you have to be, like, kind, you know? That's kind of my rule with politics. And some politics, a lot of like identity politics is just like hate, is just like very hateful. So I don't, you know, I don't approve of that or allow that type of politics in the chat, you know? If you're not a minor, then you're a major. Yeah, I believe that's how it works. I personally am in fact a major. I'm a major by a few years, in fact. I've been a major for a hot minute. Excuse me. Why are you so fast? Oh, you're a baby. He looked I don't think baby drowns are that fast in Java Edition. I think that's new. I think that's a Bedrock exclusive. Baby drowns just coming at you like a bullet, bro. Oh my gosh. That was scary. Hey, pal. No trident for me? That's cringe. Is Pesto a miner? No. Pesto is more of a crafter. And she also is 21. Just like me. They should add Dashling. Yeah, get rid of the Gasling and add the Dashling. For real. These are the kind of ideas we really need. How did that wind up in that slot? Also, why do I have one singular leaf litter? Why is that in my... get out of that slot. Why are you in that slot again? Look at that fish. He's swimming around so fast. There we go. Okay. What's up, Monster? How's it going? I love Bedrock, but I keep playing Java. Interesting. Why? I really like both. They're both a lot of fun. Minecraft, no matter what, is just a fun game, you know? Can't really go wrong with Minecraft if you ask me. As long as you're playing Minecraft, you're doing something right. I think I get rid of that block. Is that mirrored now? Oh no. Well, it's not because normally I would have, or on the other side I have this. Dang it. Stop getting rid of my item. I'm going into high school. Any tips? Try not to be a weird nerd. Minecraft is better than fried surly. Ah, yes, fried surly. I think you mean celery. Also, is fried celery like good? I'm not a big celery fan in general. So I feel like that, I feel like probably most things, if you were to ask me, are better than fried celery. But then again, like I said, I'm not a big celery fan, so I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this is a bad take. Maybe fried celery is amazing. Bro said, "Don't shower. Cover yourself in Axe body spray." Oh boy. Yeah, you're gonna be real popular if you do that, trust. Showering is for weirdos. Just use Axe body spray and Axe body spray, and you want to make sure that you wear shorts no matter what the weather is outside, because that will assert dominance over the people around you, and make sure, you know, they'll know that you're cool if you're wearing shorts like all the time, you know, year round. Bro is really struggling to type didn't. Oh my gosh. If you don't shower, people will know you're a chill guy. That's true. That's correct. I don't know exactly how to make this work. Such a weird shape a boat is. Am I right? Like, I don't know. I feel like boats are a very interesting shape if you think about them. See, I have a mod on Java that makes it so that when I middle mouse click, it won't replace tools with items. And since I don't have that on Bedrock, I keep accidentally replacing, like, my pickaxe with blocks, and it's really annoying because I don't want to. I don't think I've ever wanted to do that, but I don't see, like, a situation where that would be helpful either. The 200 likes for all streams and we get permanent Scando folk, right? Yeah, that's definitely what I said. No sarcasm here. Permanent Scandinavian folk if you get this stream to 2 quadrillion likes. You gotta get, if you get this stream to more likes than there are people on the planet, I will do permanent Scandinavian folk. 2 quadrillion is like way more people than there are in the planet, which is fun. Is this a baby drowned or a baby zombie? Oh, it's a baby drowned. I just want to see how fast it is. Dude, that guy's so fast. That's so crazy. Look at him. Look at this little dude. He's so speedy. Dude is zooming. It's crazy. I'll get all my Martian homies to like the stream. That's a good idea. Yeah, that should work. Why are you holding a bone? Give me that. Give me that bone. I'm not even gonna go pick it up realistically. Oh, someone redeeming Creeper. I actually thought that was in the game. That's why I turned around. It was so quiet that it sounded like it was in the game. Just like a little distant. 1 second, chat. He saw you and started having a bone. In parentheses R. That's very inappropriate of you to say that. I don't appreciate that kind of crude humor at this stream. You know, this stream is very serious, and we don't appreciate inappropriate behavior or talk. So, mods, ban that guy. Mods, blow up that guy's house. All right. Boop boop. Guys, I just wanna give a quick shout out to Pesto. because I listen to a lot of weird music, and I love my weird music, and I started listening to this band recently. They're called Food House, and they're great, but they're very weird music, and I like desperately wanted to go to their concert, and Pesto agreed to go with me, and she's just the goat for that because she does not like their music. She probably is closer to disliking the music than liking it, but she's agreed to go with me because she is a sweetheart and I love her. So, shout out Pesto. What's the texture pack? This is actions and stuff. Weird music like Scandinavian folk. No, Scandinavian folk is peak. That's not weird music, that's peak music. I feel like I need to, like, extend this by 1. So that this is, like, not as weird of a shape. This boat is certainly going to be an odd shape, though. Where's the Minecraft cape you said you bought off the website? What? I love it when people get mad at me for spamming in the spam channel. Yeah, I mean, why are you doing that, bro? You really gotta stop. It's quite I don't know, quite rude of you to do that. No spam allowed, even in the spam channel. No spam allowed anywhere. Trust. Ow. Stop that. Stay away from me. Are you chill? Oh! What? Bro just hit me with it. You can do that? What? That's crazy. Bedrock skeletons have a melee attack. Is that a baby? It's so funny. They look just like their adult counterparts, but they're just really small. Why is this guy glowing? Is he charged? Oh no, he's not. Huh. That's how skelly work? That's not how they work on Java, I'm pretty sure. I am not 100% sure, but I am, like, pretty sure that on Java, they continue to shoot at you no matter how far you are. I fear that this whole boat is gonna look like poo-poo, and I'm gonna hate it, and then I'm just gonna be really mad because I'm gonna have to break the entire thing to rebuild it. Or I just won't feel like doing that, and we'll just leave it looking like poo-poo. But if I leave it looking like poo-poo, then I'll be, you know, then I'll also be upset. So, like, either way, I fear that I will not win, you know? I just have to hope it doesn't look like poo-poo. I guess that's the real trick here. I have to hope this doesn't look terrible. Kind of a weird shape there. I probably just have to widen up the stern of the boat. Is this the stern? I don't know, the front of the boat? I probably just have to widen it up a bit. That way it's like not such a, like that there is the weird part. Even doing that, there's still like this huge flat section. Why is that? What are you doing? We're building a boat. This is a farming boat that we're building. And so it's basically a, yeah, this is a farming boat. So it looks like It looks like a barn. Does that look better? Wait, how did that happen? How's there 4 blocks like that again? Does that shape look better? That shape definitely does look better. But I actually think that I'm going to redo this again a little bit. We're gonna go like this. And then we're just gonna have to move all of this a little bit so that it looks a bit better. Okay, that maybe might look better. Let's see. We'll have to see from the inside. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Should I buy actions and stuff? I like actions and stuff a lot. But you know, $10, it depends. I would say it depends on who you are. I have $10 and I'm happy to give it to a mod or to like a texture pack developer if they make something really cool and special like actions and stuff. But if you don't have $10 lying around or want to spend it on something really cool like donating to your favorite streamer Dashpum4, that's also very respectable. And I think I think you guys can make the right decision there. You know that the right thing to do is definitely to give Dashpum4 the money. No, I'm kidding. Actions, I think I personally feel that actions and stuff is totally worth the money, but that is depends on who you are and how much you might use it. Like if you really like it like I do, then you might be really willing to spend $10 on it. And it keeps getting updated, which is nice. Do I miss my wife, Alterrock? Alterrock is not my wife, and Alterrock wishes that he was my wife. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then the next one will be 6. Oh, wrong block. Okay, then we just break these. And then we just have to kind of link these two walls up. No, he's his husband, not wife. I don't think Pesto will would like that. Also, I don't think my husband would like that. I can't have 2 husbands. I don't think that's allowed, you know? How should this look? Oh, interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. Bam. Okay, does that look okay? I think that looks okay. I think that's not bad. Hopefully, let's see how it looks from the outside. It's really hard to see where. Stop that. I can't believe I've only gotten 1 trident so far, which is kind of crazy because I'm pretty sure that the odds of getting a trident are like supposed to be fairly high. I thought that was a Nautilus shell, which is why I came down here. It was just a regular copper ingot. Use Pine hosting for quality servers. True. We love Pine hosting. Pine hosting made village game like actually a doable thing, you know. So we love Pine hosting. I'm a big Pine hosting enjoyer. Pine hosting or village game would very possibly not have happened without Pine hosting. So I really appreciate them. And if you sign up for Pine hosting, if you need a good server, use Pine hosting, and then I get a commission as well. So it's a win-win-win-win, because it's a win for me because I get money. It's a win for you because you get a good server. It's a win for Pine hosting because they get money. And it's a win for me again because it is. And don't ask me why. Okay, anyways, let's finish up this boat. I think the boat is looking pretty snazzy, if you ask me. Oh. Are people gooning to me? Oh, no. I've reached the level of, well, at that, if I reach that point, that is the point where I'll have reached the point of no longer, of like, I don't like being this popular anymore, you know? Being a woman on the internet must be awful. Like, if you just think about it, like, you can have like 100 subscribers and people will probably goon to you. That's so messed up. People are very weird. Don't be weird, chat, okay? That's another piece of advice. Somebody was asking me for advice on high school. Don't be weird. Just be normal and you'll be fine. And when I say don't be weird, like, you can be like a reasonable amount of weird, but don't be like super insanely weird, you know? You just have to be you can't be insanely weird. You have to be a moderate amount of weird if you're gonna be weird. Have you fought the Wither? I have not. I have not, in fact, fought the Wither yet. I will definitely fight the Wither eventually, but I have yet to fight it, and I don't think that's gonna be a today thing. One, two, three, 1, 2. Interesting. I'm trying to make this symmetrical, but it's being weird. I'm not 100% sure how to make this symmetrical. Oh, hi, Llamer. Llama. Where's your master? Oh my gosh, the zombies are coming for him. Actually, they're coming for me. Where's your master? Oh, I got him. The perfect snipe. I didn't know if I'd be able to find him. I hit him. Do you know if he fought the Wither? Are you asking if I fought the Wither? The 4th win should be for the people that enter in the server because they want to have fun. Yes, that's so true. That's so true. Yeah, the 4th win is not me again. The 4th win is now all the people who play the server because they'll have a blast. A block blast? Sorry. I'm going into like sponsorship mode. They'll have a block blast. I also love Block Blast. They gave me money and they're a fun app. my requirements for like taking a sponsorship or not is like if I think the product is genuinely cool. I'm not trying to be like a shill who will just like, you know, for $5 do whatever. Some people ask me a lot. They'll offer me like some crappy service and they won't even be able to like give me a decent rate. So like that's basically my rule. I just like I've played Block Blast before. I obviously played it a lot to make the video, but I had played it before then. I think. Actually, it might have been my first time playing it when they reached out to me, but yeah, you know what? I think it was. I had not played it prior to making the ad, but I genuinely got hooked and I played it a lot. Have you watched the Minecraft movie? I have. Download Block Blast today. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, I mean, I have a fairly high score. I know some people will be like, my high score is like 14,000. Mine was like 6,000 though, which is pretty high. It took me like hours to get that. And like I definitely did not need to play it for that long to make the ad. I just liked playing it. Can you beat the llama plushie, please? Dude, I'm too tired. I'm sorry. Not tonight. Not tonight. I don't feel like getting up right now. I want to just remain. Oh, goodness. Remain seated, you know? Okay, let's get... I need a diamond hoe. They say to never spend your diamonds on a hoe, but I am going to. Oh, I already have one. I already did spend my diamonds on a hoe. See? Oh, no, you know what? I'm pretty sure I got this from an ancient city. Why am I suck? Okay, oh, you know what I need to do? Okay, first and foremost, I need to drain this area. I need to drain this whole boat, which is not going to be a whole lot of fun, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna use dirt. I might have netherrack as well. Netherrack might be better. Dirt should be fine as well, though, realistically. I probably don't have enough dirt in my inventory to do it, so netherrack might be better. I did have a few more stacks of dirt, though, that I could go grab. The plan for this boat is basically, the plan for the boat, though, I want to have a couple different layers. So, like, under the top layer will have the actual, like, farm, the actual barn house, right? And then, but then down here, there will be, like, some crop farms, and on the main layer, there will be a crop farm with some cows. So it should be good. 70 likes enough? No. Drain the water with sponge? I don't have sponges. So, I cannot. I said 200 likes, and I'm staying firm on that. If you get to 200 likes, I will play Scandinavian Folk. But I'm setting the like goal high because I don't want to listen to Scandinavian Folk. What's up, Brock? How's it going? Whee! I feel like flying with an elytra on Bedrock, or like using a firework with an elytra on Bedrock, feels different. I don't know why, but it does. And it's really interesting. I kind of like it. It just feels like faster. I actually could totally test that. I'm curious if elytras are faster on Bedrock. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I should test that, because they just feel faster for some reason. We're almost at 69 likes. Everyone like the stream, guys. It helps me, if you're enjoying the stream and you hit like on the stream, that will tell YouTube that you're, that tells YouTube, like, oh, look, this guy's stream is good. And then YouTube will show my stream to other people. And then that helps me. And, doesn't cost you guys anything. So it's good for me. And you guys should all do it if you're cool. And if you're not cool, then, no, I don't know. I'll be real with you. My likes, me liking a video is very selective. So if you don't want to like the video, I don't blame you, but I would appreciate it if you do. So, you know, feel free. We would all be enjoying stream more if you played Scandinavian folk. I actually just realized, when's the last time I played Scandinavian folk? I recall I said I was going to check if the viewership dropped when I started playing Scandinavian folk, and I forgot to check. I want to check now and see if that happened a second time, cuz one time when I played Scandinavian folk, I did see a noticeable drop in viewers in like viewers. I'm curious if it happened again. That would be kind of funny if it did. If it did, then that would be all the more reason for me not to play Scandinavian folk. And that would honestly be on you guys, so it's not even my fault, but, you know, if people stop watching the stream when I start playing Scandinavian folk, I don't know what you want me to do about that, you know? I have a question. What's your question? Oh, that is not what I meant to use. You should make a short comparing the two, Bedrock versus Java Elytra plus Fireworks. Make it kind of like how Camman makes them. I feel like at this point, I don't really need to like make them how Camman makes them. I know how to make shorts, I like to think. But, you know what? I appreciate the suggestion. Maybe I will do that. I'll probably just do it in my own style, because at this point, I think my own style is fairly distinct from Camman's, and well, not like super distinct, but it's like decently distinct. And I think my shorts are probably better for like informational stuff. I think I have a more like scientific approach to it than he does, you know. I'm definitely more thorough with my research than he is. I'm more thorough than a lot of people, though. I saw, oh, you know, this might just be a parody difference, actually. I recall seeing, like, IBX Toycat said that the odds of getting a happy ghast when you barter for it was like 15%, and from my research it was 2, but that he was on Bedrock and I tested on Java. So that's a huge parity difference if true. Which is interesting. 15 versus 2% is a pretty massive difference, but you know. What do you think about Bedrock and Java? Tell me why Java is better or worse, or why Bedrock is better or worse. Okay, so I prefer Java, and I think Java is better because it has a bunch of free mods. But honestly, the main thing is the mechanics of Java are better in a lot of ways. Redstone mechanics are better. Farm mechanics are better. Like mob spawning mechanics are significantly better on Java. Redstone mechanics are better in that, like, slime, like, flying machines on Java just work much, much better than Bedrock do. And I'm a very technical player. I also enjoy many of the glitches on Java do not negatively impact you at all, and in fact, many of them positively impact you, whereas pretty much every glitch that I experience on Bedrock, while funny, is actually annoying and does negatively impact my experience to some extent. Java has plenty of bugs, but most of them are not intrusive, you know? It's like you have to go out of your way to find them. On Bedrock, many of the bugs, they go out of their way to find you. I still really enjoy Bedrock, but I just think that Java as a technical player especially, I couldn't play Bedrock like all the time because the farms, because of so many of the mechanics, the farms that are doable on Bedrock are just garbage. Many of them just don't work. Like, the fact that Bedrock doesn't have Enderman farms is absurd. That's my opinion. Speed bridging on Bedrock is way better. That I disagree with as well, mainly because I don't think that it takes any skill to do, or it takes very little skill. And I think that speed bridging is a thing that probably should take skill. It's better when it takes some skill. But ultimately that's your opinion. I do think it's neat that you can bridge in front of you in Bedrock, but I wouldn't say that I want that added to Java, because I think that sound was scary. I think that having a skill barrier to speed bridging is kind of good. Bedrock does have Enderman farms. They're just absolute trash. Okay, yeah. I know they have farms. I just meant like they don't have like a Y0 Enderman farm, because for whatever reason, mobs don't spawn more lower in the ground or lower in the world in Bedrock. Like they should, but they don't. So like you have to, Bedrock Endermen just spawn so infrequently on Bedrock that like you can't build that farm. Chunk loading doesn't exist? Like, how, bro? How does chunk loading not exist? That's crazy. Chunk loading is so important in Java Edition, and it just doesn't exist on Bedrock. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things that make Bedrock worse for a technical player such as myself. I think one of the biggest arguments that I hear towards Bedrock is like people have started calling Java lagva. And that's so true. Bedrock runs so smoothly on my computer, and there's no mods. Bedrock is just great in terms of it runs really, really well. Java, like I can turn my render distance up to 96 chunks too, and still have like 30 frames. But like Java, if I turn my render distance up to 30 chunks without any mods, it's going to be terrible. So, like, again, credit where credit is due. Bedrock has some stuff that it has going for it. Because mods exist, like, unmodded Java versus modded Bedrock, I think I would have to go with, unmodded Java versus unmodded Bedrock. I think I might have to go with unmodded Bedrock, because it's just, like, a playable game. Java is, like, low-key, kind of unplayable at times, because it's just super laggy without mods. But because mods exist, I have to go with Java, Remember me? I do not. I'm going to bed. Good night. See you later, Brock. How do you do streaming on PC? I am using OBS. My phone unironically can handle vibrant visuals better than my computer. That's so interesting. Do you just have a really trash computer, or is it just, like, optimized weirdly? I don't see why that would be the case. What's up, TRB? What does the armor stand in your Enderman farm do? I have sweeping, I get it either way. It basically makes it more consistent. I really should have explained this better in the tutorial, I acknowledge that. Basically, if an Enderman is taking... if an Enderman is... You know how, like, when you hit something, it has an immunity frame? It has, like... I think half a second where you can't hit it again. Basically, if Endermen are taking entity cramming damage, and you try to hit it with sweeping, the sweeping will not work. So having the armor stand makes it so that the sweeping works 100% of the time, as opposed to you have to, like, it probably works like 75% of the time otherwise. The rates are not, the rates I don't believe are affected if you don't use an armor stand, and I only learned that after the fact. But, yeah, that's what the armor stand does. He's an Apple 19 Pro Max Plus. That doesn't even exist, does it? I have an iPhone 12. What iPhone are we up to now? Are we on like 17 or something? There's no way we're on 19. There's like no way that we're that high up. We're on 16? Okay. I hope Dude, you know, I wonder, do you guys think we're ever gonna actually see like major changes to phones again? Like, do you think the iPhone 20 is gonna actually change anything massive? Or one of the really sad things about technology, and well, generally progress in general, is like progress is not linear. It's like an exponential curve, and so it's like you start off and you're like, phone gets invented, right? And then it's like phone improves dramatically, and then phone stops improving, and it's just like that. And it's so sad. It's so sad that that's the case. Because like, if I'm honest, I don't know, I want my phone to be, you know, I want my phone to keep getting better. I want my PC to keep getting better. I want one day, like, you know, the dream is that one day I could, like, play games with zero lag. You know, I could have such a good PC that I never have lag. I can edit with 100%, you know, with zero lag. Like, that's the dream. But it's so unfortunate that, like, because of just how the world works with things, you know, slowing down in terms of progress. Like 10 years ago, you know, when a CPU came out, the CPU that comes out the next year would have like a 200% increase in speeds. And now it's like we get a new CPU that's like a 3% increase in speeds, and it takes 50% more power. And it's like, oh yay, marginal increases, but it also now is less power efficient. Yay. Or it's like we're just going bigger now, you know? Like every GPU has just gotten bigger to make them faster, and that sucks. How did this become a life lesson? I don't know. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're so cute. You're looking up at me. Hey. Pet, pet, pet. iPhone 18 will be the first phone that Drake could legally own. Oh, goodness. Do I have my hoe on me? I do. Okay. I wanted to get... Oh, I have potatoes. Okay, cool. I have potatoes. I think I might have carrots somewhere. I have beetroot. Okay. I have wheat. I have carrots. Okay, cool. There we go. I have an iPhone 13 Pro, and it gets more render distance than a PS4 or an Xbox or a Switch. You know, okay, so one of the great things about phones existing is like making movies and YouTube videos and stuff is more accessible than it's ever been. One of the things that sucked years ago, okay? Like, if you go back 10 years ago, if you wanted to make a YouTube video that had decent quality, you needed a camera. Because it maybe more than 10 years ago, but like an iPhone camera sucked. Like, it was just not good enough. It was not good enough to like make a whole, you know, make a film on, right? But like now, iPhone quality is so good, man. You can just like, you're fine. You know what okay, this is a random question. Will these get fertilized because of the water due to, oh my gosh, they do. There's water like close to them, but I didn't know if that would count because it's through a block, but that's awesome. So I should, in theory, not have to fertilize any of this. Maybe these ones, I'm not sure if water being below, I don't think that water that's below will work. Oh man, I forgot how fast you can hoe things in Bedrock. I'm not sure if water that's below will fertilize, or will, I don't know, moisturize? Is that, I don't like that word, but it might. We'll see. It'd be awesome if it did. That'd be really convenient for me to not have to add any water pools. But if I do, whatever. So satisfying to till all of this. If I jump and shift, okay, it seems like that's the strat for getting down. I just have to jump and shift. It looks like it's working. Moisturize, I like that word. You must be in a 9 block range to work. Water moisturizes in a 4 blocks from the source in each direction. So I don't know if I think that's probably what you mean by 9 block if you're including the water block itself, but that's kind of a weird way to phrase it, you know, because that makes it sound like it's gonna moisturize the even if it's that I don't know, that seems a little misleading. Oh my gosh, I just got 9 carrots from that. I got 9 carrots and then proceeded to get 1 carrot, or two carrots. It's so sad. I just got really lucky the first one, and then really, well, not really unlucky, but like only regularly lucky. What day is this? We are on day 82 right now. You know, I think this so the top layer is going to be, carrots. I think that's my plan. Because I feel like carrots are the food source I might actually use. These ones are more decorational and in case I need to like trade with villagers or anything. We're just I'm going in order of importance. So this next layer will be, oh, that's so nice. That's such a good animation. Look at that. I'm like sprinkling the seeds everywhere. Like this layer will be wheat, and then beetroot is not particularly valuable, so it will go on this layer here. Ah, crap. I forgot to shift. What plans do you have for this world? I basically want to just make my whole boat civilization. I think I want to eventually like fight off the Wither, you know, all that good stuff. Like a lot of. I mean, I'm trying to make this world like fairly unique, but a decent amount of like regular Minecraft gameplay stuff. But hopefully enough stuff that this playthrough will be cool. Crap. Why does that look so good? What look so good? Sigma Pum 4 isn't responding to me. Oh no. Name the dog Diddy Dog. The dog is already named Diddy. I don't know if I need to make it named Diddy Dog. I feel like it might be. I feel like you kind of already get the point if it's just named Diddy. All right, we're almost done. Almost done doing this. I wonder, is this guy? No, this guy's within. This guy should be. Oh no, this block could be potentially too far away. I'm not sure if that block will ever get fertilized or moisturized, because it is 4 blocks away in each direction, or yeah, minimum 4 blocks. There we go. That layer is completely full now. Diddy is such a good boy. True. The other dog should be named Diddy Jr. Diddy Kong. What if I named the other one Diddy Kong? I need to go like kill skeletons or something, man. Because I'm actually like poor on stuff now. Or on on bone meal. Can you make a bone meal farm, like a moss farm that makes bone meal on Bedrock? You probably can, right? I would think you would be able to. I would just think it's probably not as efficient or good as on Java. But then again, you know, what do I know? Maybe it could be. It's definitely possible that it could be. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. Look at that. Made it all the way around with perfect amount. I missed a spot, did I? I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it already. What is splashing over here? Oh, hi, Mr. Creeper. Crap. Wait. That was not great, but it's okay. It was the best. I tried my best. Don't make fun of me, Chad. I tried my best. That's all that really matters. Legally, you're not allowed to make fun of someone if they tried their best. That's just like, that's like a fact of life, I'm pretty sure. Did I only get 24 seeds from that? Oh my gosh. That's like barely any more seeds. Oh my goodness. Mr. Enderman, you want to go into the water? Haha, loser. He's gonna teleport like directly onto my boat, I fear. I don't know where he went. Oh, there's another one! Chat, there's another one! Greetings from Minnesota. Dude, you know, I pointed this out a while ago, like literally months ago. But people a lot of the time will be like, greetings from India, or like love from India. But I was like, nobody ever says like love from the USA. But greetings from, I'm not going to tell you what state I'm in, but greetings from another US state. Perhaps it's Minnesota, who knows? I watched this video from Mog Swamp earlier today that was talking about how, like, you no longer need to kill wandering traders to get their leads because you can just shear them. And I was just thinking, like, I just kill them for fun, bro. I'm just doing it for sport. I'm doing it for the love of the game. They will never stop me. Why does placing this sound like placing a log? Or like a plank. You guys hear that? Turn up your volume, everyone, and listen to this. Turn up your volume and listen to the sound that this plank makes. Ah! Sorry. Sorry, that was really mean. Hopefully funny, but really mean. Anyways, do you prefer playing Java or Bedrock? You almost woke my sister up. Ah, that was horrendous. Oh, that was better. Almost. Not good. Almost. Terrible. Terrible. Ah, terrible. Yeah, we did it. Do you like Bedrock Minecraft? I do, that's why I'm playing it. I absolutely will still be killing Wandy T's. My world's lore is there's currently a war going on between me and villagers of all kind. Oh, wow. Scandinavian folk, please. Are we at 200 likes is the question. That's what I said. I said if we get to 200 likes. We're at 92. That's not 200, so I don't know if we're gonna get there, chat. There might not be Scandinavian folk today. Jula's unfortunately not here with me. She's at my parents' house. But look, you can see that's her in the background next to the play button. That's her right there. Unlike? No! Don't unlike the video. That's so mean. What have I done to deserve that? Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait just a gosh darn minute. That is a baby zombie riding on the back, or a baby zombie villager riding on the back of a zombie villager. That's gotta be rare, right? Surely that's rare. Look at that. That's crazy. You're my friend now. We're gonna be together forever. I assume that the baby zombie cannot dismount. But I don't know. Maybe he can. It's gonna despawn? Oh, because it's not in the boat. The guy in the boat won't despawn, but it will. Ah! Actions and stuff for some reason makes the baby zombies look exactly the same as the regular zombies. Wait, do I go use my name tag? No, things in boats despawn? What? That's actually so stupid if that's true. It's true, chat. It's true. That's so stupid. They're gone. My friend. No. Dang, bro. That's so dumb. Another reason why Java is goated. That's a... Wait, new thing to add to the list of things I hate about Bedrock Edition. Mobs and boats despawn for some reason. Not really any reason to have that be a thing, but... Other than just make the game worse, I guess. Mobs in boats despawn. How long are you streaming today? I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. I usually go for about 2 hours, and that's probably what I'm gonna do today. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I'm gonna be going home, and I have to go home like early, or I want to go home early. So I'm gonna try and end stream soon, and get ready for bed. You know. I don't know who the person is that isn't. I don't know who the person is that Leighton said that isn't me, but you ate them? No, why would you do that? They were my friends. What's up, Lyson? You don't live in your mom's basement? Well, I'm at college. I'm at college currently, but I live in my parents' house still, but not in my parents' basement. Currently, at least. Has that... Oh, that one did hydrate. Okay. That one did hydrate, so that means that there is... That means that it's fine, as long as, Okay, good to know. As long as... Evidently, as long as the water is beneath it, it also hydrates, I think. I guess we can test that. I'm curious. It might not have the same range downwards. I'm curious if any of these will hydrate. If they don't, I would be surprised, because I don't know how that one hydrated then, but... What's the IP? This is a single-player world, so the IP is none ya business. I don't even think there is an IP because it's a single-player world, but... Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Thank you. It looks like they are not hydrating. So I don't know how that one hydrated then. I'm pretty sure... Oh, you know what? I think diagonally it was not 4 blocks. I think there actually was a spot that was within 4 blocks, and that's how it hydrated. That's lucky that I built the boat small enough that it would, that all the water would get hydrated. Oh, that makes me think, do I build this 1 block lower? Nah, I think I like it here. What's that hole up there? I was expecting to look into it and just see like Herobrine standing there. What is with the mods? What do you mean? What about them? What are you building? I'm building a boat city. So we have a bunch of boats already. This is one here, and this is a farm boat. So it's basically supposed to look like a barn. So I'm currently doing that. I'm making it a barn. And it's gonna have, you know, a bunch of animals on it and stuff. The mods are really creepy. You mean like my moderators, like Teriyaki Chicken? Or do you mean like what is up with like the texture pack that I'm using? Because this is not a mod, but farmers don't live in houseboats. Oh, my mistake. I'll make sure to make this boat city super realistic, because that's the goal. It's the goal of everything is to be realistic. Just like, I'm just gonna tear down this boat because like the Nether isn't a boat. Piglins don't live in boats. Smartest -Pum4 viewer. Thought I was not subscribed? How dare you? That's you. I did not realize that. The best YouTubers are -Pum4 and me. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. That's pretty funny. Oh, I forgot that hitting space just makes you drop out of the air. My heart just dropped a little bit because I low-key almost just died. I do have feather falling though, so I probably would have been fine realistically. I need to get a totem eventually, man. I should make that more of a priority. Like, I have good armor, but I don't have a totem still, so. And, like, especially, dude, you know, on Bedrock, your offhand can't even be used for almost anything. So, like, realistically, a totem is one of the few items that is even useful to put into your offhand, you know? So, I kind of should definitely get one of those. It's not like I'm using my offhand for anything else, you know? I should get a totem. Thanks, Jitter. Bro, I'm not giving y'all Scandinavian folk ever again if you start telling people to unlike. I told you guys the like goal. I told you guys the like goal, man. And you guys didn't reach it. Get more people to like the stream. Get your friends and family to like the stream if you want Scandinavian folk. We've had Scandinavian folk at like so many streams at this point too. Like, does not need to be a everyday thing. Hey, thank you so much for the $20 dono. I totally would, but I do not have 9 wither skulls, and it would probably take me like 2 hours to get 9 of them. And I do not have 2 hours. Thank you very much for the dono though. I would. Because I realistically think I could manage 3 withers. I don't think they would be that hard, especially since they don't regen on Bedrock. On Java they do, but I feel like I could manage that, but I unfortunately just do not have the wither skulls required to do that. $20 dono should count to all likes for Scando folk. If they had asked for it, I would have done that, but it's too late. If somebody donates $20 again, though, I will do Scando folk. Where's my boat city? Where'd it go? I think it's this way, but this is why I keep this on me. Wait, it might be this way. I need to name these compasses because I don't actually know I'm not actually sure, like, if this is leading me to my stronghold or to my base. Hopefully my base, but I have two compasses, and one of them could totally be leading me to the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, this one is leading me to the stronghold. Get all Bedrock achievements. I would like to eventually do that. I believe there are like hundreds of them, but I do think it would be cool to one day get all Bedrock achievements. You really need to make more Minecraft parodies. True. Tamed Wolf is so peak. I don't know if it can ever be topped though. Rename your lodestone. Does renaming my lodestone before I place it down make it so that when I name it something, it will name the compass? I figured I would just have to name the compass. I guess either one kind of works, but I didn't anticipate that working. I realize I need some way to get up and down from here. So I feel like this is going to be the move. We're just going to have this little area that's dug out. This is not symmetrical. There we go. You know what? We can also do... There we go. Get a totem of dying. The opposite of the totem of undying. The totem of dying. You get it and you just instantly die. Or if you die, it pops and you just die again. I don't even know. What would the totem of dying do, chat? Someone explain what the totem of dying does. My dad called me yesterday. Oh, cool. Totem of dying kills you when you hold it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense. That is pretty much what I would expect it to do. Oh, geez. We now have to build the, like, houseboat part. We have to build the houseboat part, which is going to be interesting. I also need pale oak wood, I think. Or, you know what, I could maybe use diorite for diorite walls to go around the thing. Pale oak wood would look much better, though, if I'm honest. Maybe I'll make it a goal to get pale oak wood next stream. I do have to go, though. So let's roll the credits. Thank you to our cheers. Just that guy. Our resubscribers, Tortoise Goldfish. Our Twitch chatters. And our YouTube moderators, of course, Dashbot, Altarock, Teriyaki Chicken, Granted, Stream Elements, and Anime. And our one super chatter of the night, Sniffer OP. And then all of the YouTube chatters. Appreciate all of them. Alien Lucky as the first one. What time do you normally stream? I normally stream around like probably like 7:30 EST, 8 or probably like 7 or 7:30 EST. I will not be able to stream tomorrow, unfortunately, chat, just to let you guys know. Well, probably won't, because I'll be home. I think I will be home for Mother's Day, so I would not anticipate a stream tomorrow. Not entirely sure, but oh, and that is all. That's all, folks. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you guys all whenever the next time I stream is. So, this is weird. My screen, I just tried to exit out of Bedrock, and it's just a black screen now. Oh, there we go. It exited out. All right, see you guys. Peace out, everyone. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.